Hi community of awesome, I'm Ava J and this is Bookish Pixie. So last week I talked about how to write fights and someone appropriately asked, well then how do you kill your characters? And you know, as morbid of a question as it is, it's a good question. Because character deaths, if you don't do them right, can kind of end up a little laughable. So let's talk about it. How to kill your characters effectively. First, make your readers care. What this means is before you think about the character death, you need to make your readers care for the character you're going to kill. Which sounds pretty sadistical, but that's how it is. If you want the character death to matter, then readers have to care about the character. So, long story short, make your character lovable one way or the other before you kill them off. This doesn't even necessarily mean you have to spend a whole lot of pages with that character. Just spending a couple pages with that character interacting with your protagonist and making them endearing or memorable in some way or another can work wonders. So make your readers care and the death will be more impactful. Second, make it matter to your protagonist. This kind of goes along with the first point, but in order for your readers to care, your protagonist is going to have to care. If your protagonist doesn't care that that character just died, then, well, why should your readers? Think about the Hunger Games. When the first several tributes died, Katniss didn't care, so neither did the readers. But when Rue died, that changed everything. And bonus points, if it deeply affects the plot, then that's great, but that's optional because as long as your protagonist cares, it's going to affect the plot some way or the other. Third, be realistic. This means researching the specific way your character dies and making sure that the timing and the way that it happens is realistic. This probably means that your character can't have a super long dramatic monologue while they're dying, unless they're dying like really, really slowly. But yeah, just be realistic and make sure that the way your character dies isn't completely ridiculous and you'll be fine. Fourth, usually don't bring them back. Bringing characters back from the dead kind of cheapens the death a bit. What I mean is when you do a fake out where a character fake dies but then actually isn't dead, or where you literally bring a character back from the dead, it kind of puts into question all your other character deaths, and the next time you kill off a character, your readers might not take it seriously because you already brought one character back from the dead, so what stops you from doing it again? My biggest example of this is the Supernatural series, where Sam and Dean have each died like 1,000,000 times. So by the time we get to like the current season, when their lives are in danger, you don't really take it that seriously anymore because you know chances are really likely they're probably gonna come back. And then you have the opposite end of the spectrum, which I think works really well in Game of Thrones, where literally anybody could die, and you know chances are likely when a character dies, they're dead. So long story short, take those character deaths seriously and be very careful about bringing them back to life. So that's what I got for today. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys next week.